My correct people, how una dey? I greet una according to the time where this information dey take reach una. Yes, so my people, I carry tori from inside the palace of Oni of Ife, hot and spicy information. As e dey hot, I carry am land your domot this day. Make you carry seat, come sit down, make you listen, make you learn, make you comment, make you like, make you share, make you subscribe, make you press notification bell. Yes, so my correct people, the information we have here this morning is that for inside palace of Oni of Ife, a lot has been happening. A lot of woto, a lot of gbasgbos, a lot has been happening inside here. Of which, if person no dey prayerful, if person no dey careful, the person name na Otilo. Yes, my correct people. The information I bring to you now is alleged, not first-hand information, because I do not live in the palace like I always say. Now, they said allegedly, spirits of babies chased out Ronke out of the palace. We have all known that Ronke has been looking for a baby since she came into this palace, and she is someone that is above, like she's above having babies. For now, she has reached menopause, except she can conceive miraculously, because there is nothing our God cannot do. Yes, so my correct people, there is nothing that is impossible for him to do, and that is on the basis that Ronke is standing looking for her own baby. Though a lot of people have been giving us information, flying over the internet, that she has been visiting Babalawo, she has been going this, she has been going that, she goes to prayer, she goes to Babalawo. Anyone that works, fine. Anyone that they come from, fine. She just wants to give birth for Oni of Ife so that she can also belong to the palace. So allegedly, the information we got now is that all of a sudden, sometime, was it this week or last week, that all of a sudden Ronke started shouting. Olori Ronke started shouting, going out of the palace, and was running out of the palace. Then people now came around to ask what is happening. She was shouting, say, "These babies, leave me alone. These babies, I'm not the one that killed you. I'm not the one that killed you. I'm not the one. Leave me alone. Leave me alone." And everybody came around. They tried to stop her. So the thing has continued. It's not, they say it did not just do once. It did not be second time. Now the third time with such a thing they happen to her, she would just begin, they run around, they shout, "Babies, babies, babies, babies." So my correct people, at the matter, so after they invited a Ifa priest to come and speak what is really wrong. The information they release no be good one, no, because I don't know whether that word they said is true. I will say I don't know if it is true. Yes, because like I say, all are alleged. When if a priest came and did some incantations in the palace, all those speak a lot of grammar, a lot of their language they used to speak. Me, I cannot speak that one, but that is what we heard. The Ifa priest now said there was a pot that was kept around the palace, and one of that pots, there was a time it was flying over the internet that a calabash was seen in the corner of Olori Naomi, and it was that period that pot was there that Olori Naomi had miscarriage. Now, and since that time, nobody has been able to conceive in that palace. Nobody has been able. All the Oloris that are there, none of them have been able, except this one that Toby give birth now. I don't know how Toby managed to scare through. I don't know, but we thank God for that. So none of the Oloris are getting pregnant. Anyone that gets pregnant, anyone at all that got pregnant, the person will have miscarriage. So what if a priest is now trying to say is that it was Ronke who initiated this stuff? My correct people. And we know, say, allegedly, we got information before, because this thing now is trying to be complicated. if one is not a far priest, one native doctor from a very far place that came around to see Toby that time, that he was caught in the palace with Toby, said that Toby, he exchanged Naomi's destiny to his destiny with Toby's own. Maybe that was why Toby was able to give birth to twins. But then this one is saying that it was Mariam that has not Mariam, Olori Ronke, that has that pot, that kept that pot there for nobody to conceive. And if this information is true, so this woman could do such a thing, and she's still going from one place to the other looking for child, going from one church to the other. That was how one of the maids now leaked the information. When they went to drop her, Olori Ronke, in the church, one of the maids now came and leaked that period. There was a time I made that video. We heard about it and I made the video. He leaked the information that Queen Naomi, Olori Ronke, was going to one church for the other looking for the fruit of the womb. Now, the problem now is that anybody, yes, that is a prayer of every woman to have a baby. So most people, if there is delay, they will go to church. If you're a Christian, some people, they will go to shrine, depending on where your belief is. But the funny thing about this Ronke own is that it's alleged that she's going both Babalawo, both church. As in, she don't even know the one she's going, anyone. But then, this is someone that is above having a baby, because in that palace, she's the most senior in that palace. She's senior all the wives. I don't even know whether she's senior KBAC. But waiting, I don't know, be say, waiting carry am enter that marriage in the first place. And she's above menopause. This one no be say the person they young, they look for baby. This one is say person don't pass the age of giving birth. And now, going from one place to the other, fine, there's nothing he cannot do. But then, using pots or juju to tie your fellow Oloris from giving birth is something that is uncalled for now. You define your own, allow other people to find their own. If this information that they gave us about the far priest revelation is true, you define your own, allow others to find their own. Make everybody define. Anybody will face fine. And it's good for that person. Keeping a pot with a juju that no baby will come to this palace while you are looking for your own. Don't you think you are still tying yourself down? If you say no baby is going to come to this palace, because for over a long time, none of the Oloris were able to give birth, except the one Queen Naomi gave birth Tadeneka before she left. Other times, before this Toby gave birth now, of which they said she exchanged Queen Naomi's own. That was why she was able to give birth. I don't know for them, now waiting we hear, we talk. I don't know that it's true. I sister, it's alleged. So this one now that they say she kept pots full of juju so that no other person can have baby. And now you don't want baby to enter inside palace. You are inside palace. You now do so that no baby can enter palace. You are tying yourself, isn't it? My correct people now, so so the far priest them. So the far priest them say now the pot now in the pursue am say a lot of people don't get miscarriage for inside that palace, allegedly the way we heard that they had miscarriages because of that pot, that it is that pot that is eating those babies. And that is why. Because Mama Tadeneka was a prayerful person, Queen Naomi, she don't use prayer, scatter the pot, scatter everything. The thing can't affect the person who do it. Because there was time they tried to find out what was really wrong with all the babies that they are doing, that was causing all the miscarriages. And that period, they told them that the Ifa priest that they seek for told them that it is one of the Oloris that is doing it, that he doesn't want to call name of the person that is doing it, that one day the person will come out by himself, that one day breeze go blow and fowl nyash go open. They go see the person that is doing that thing. That is not going to be long. That he is not going to come out from his mouth, so that they will not say he's accusing somebody. That one day fowl nyash go open if breeze blow. So my correct people, this time around, the far priest and say, when I don't see him, I told you about this thing some time ago, that the person will come out by himself. One day the person will be exposed. And this is it, my correct people. So now the matter will reach our ear be this. I don't know. To me, I don't know how someone could just wake up and decide that. Because if this information we are hearing is to be true, I always say it's alleged information, not a first hand. I do not live in the palace. But if all these things are true, how could someone wake up one day and you think it is to eat the babies of your fellow wives, your co-wives, that is the best for you? That is wickedness. Of course, you should know there should be a competition in polygamous marriage. If you accept a polygamous marriage, you should position your mind that this is what I am going to see. I'm going to compete with these people. So whatever you see there, you take. Because you should first of all position your mind that our husband is going to have a favorite too. It could be me or it could be any other person. Then you work towards it to make sure you do all the necessary things that makes a man happy. You should position your mind that some people will give birth before you, that you might not really be the first person to give birth, or some women, some wives will give, somebody will be the first person to give a son, which is the heir apparent. It might not be you. You should position your mind in all these things. You still position your mind that it's not everybody that might give birth to, except by the special grace of God. All of you will not be able to conceive, but it's possible. There is possibility that some people might not give birth, while some people give birth, or some people's own might take time, while some people's own will not take time. So all these are what you're supposed to position your mind before you accept to be a second wife, a third wife, a fourth wife, a fifth wife, a sixth wife. If you don't position your mind, if you don't have, your mindset is not positioned towards that, then how can you be able to stay in a polygamous marriage? You will just be there crying every day. If you have mind, for those that don't have mind, they will just be crying, praying to God, crying. But people will get strong mind, they find one or two things where they go do to their other co-wives to hurt them, to stop their happiness. It is only when someone has fear of God, that you see the person will be crying, praying to God, God, please remember me in this marriage. Let me born like my other co-wives. But person will not get fear of God must do something bad, because she doesn't care what will happen. She doesn't care about other people's feelings. All she cares is about her own, and she must get it anyhow. She must get it. You see? So my correct people na the matter, at least. But this one now, what thing they tire me for this matter be say, this Spain woman where they talk about this thing, they look at, she don't come of age now. They even said she's past the age of giving birth. So what could be her problem? What could even bring her into the palace in the first place? Fine, okay, maybe she wants to be an Olori, she wants to be a Royal Majesty. Fine, but the boy I'm having problem now is that they say she's above giving birth. If it is true that she's above the age brackets of conceiving, what is now her interest? I can understand if she just want to try luck and try her luck, telling nature, please, if you give me, I will take. Please give me, I need it. Do it in a miraculous way. Let it be a miracle. But if this thing now where they talk say about this pot and eating babies is true, why would she be doing all those ones when she knows she's above giving birth? At least her kind gestures to others, her true happiness to others will bring her own luck. So I don't really know, my correct people. Right now, we don't know the next thing that the king wants to do about it. I don't know, but anything they do about it, I will still, if I get the information, I'll still pass it on to you. because this is the story I come with now. Let's end it here for now until they are able to say the next thing that will happen. Stay tuned for